What is going on, everyone? My name is Ron Cameraman and today we're going to be reviewing F9, also known as the Fast and the Furious 9. That's right, we are in the 9th film of this series, which has been going on for 20 years. With the first film coming out in 2001, which was actually, not bad. The second one sucked. The third one wasn't a big fan of. But then we got to the Fast and Furious in 2009, which I think pretty much saved this franchise. And then we got to Fast 5, then Fast and Furious 6, and then the 7th film, which I thought should have been the last film of this series. And it was a nice tribute to Paul Walker. I thought that should have been it, but nope, because these films keep making money, they're going to continue making more of them. So I know they said that the 10th film is the final one, but don't be surprised if they do an 11th one where it's them going up against an alien race and we see them driving on the moon. Don't be surprised if that's what they end up doing, okay? But anyways, while I was going over what I was going to say for this film, I was yelling so much because this film's stupidity just infuriated me to no end. So I'm going to do my best to review this calmly, without yelling, without throwing my voice like I did earlier. So let's go over this film, talk about why I yelled so much to the point I lost my voice, and let's see if there is anything redeemable about this film, shall we? The story for this film is basically the same as the other few stories we've had, where there's this device that in the wrong hands could cause a lot of harm. So our heroes have to work together. They have to do all these sort of crazy stunts in order to stop the bad guys from getting their hands on the device. It's all about family. They have to, work together as a family to save the day, and that's pretty much the plot of the film, and I hated everything about it from the beginning to the middle to the end, because it's the same plot as the other films. I don't like it when a film just repeats itself, because keeps using the same plot as the other films have done. If you're going to do that, try making some changes. Try doing something a little different. Don't have it be a shot-by-shot same one as the other film, because that's what it felt like with this one. And I really did not like how they just did that. The other problem I had with this was the fact you brought back Han, who we know died in the other films, and there was no way in hell he could have survived that explosion, but he did somehow, and he decided not to reveal himself to his friends because of reason, to make the plot make sense. With Letty, I would let that go, but with Han, no, this doesn't make sense. You shouldn't have done that. It was pretty stupid, almost as stupid as revealing that Han and Mia had a brother, who was never mentioned in any of the other films, was never brought up, so you decide to just throw this in there, and it's ridiculous. I didn't really care what was going on throughout this whole story. Nothing really kept me hooked from the beginning all the way to the end. I kept looking at my watch wondering what the hell this thing is going to be over, and it's a shame too, because I didn't mind this plot at first, but when you keep repeating it over and over again, it's just like, you gotta do something a little different, dude. The stunts you are doing differently, but that's always gonna get you so far. You're gonna have to do something else different with this plot in order to keep the interest of the audience, and if you're not gonna be able to do that, then just freaking end this, alright? And that's pretty much what I had hoped. The story for this film was really bad. I hated it, and I can only predict that the next one is going to involve yet another device. The team has to work together. It's all about family, and they're going to do crazy stunts. So I'm expecting that, and I am not looking forward to it. Okay, so the story sucked. That's bad. But what about the characters? I mean, surely the characters were enough to save the story, right? To save this film. Not really. I used to like these characters, but after so many films have already come out, it's gotten to the point where I really don't care much about them at all. Dom, he is so boring. It's the same speech over and over again. It's like nothing's different about him. Same thing with Letty. Same thing with Roman. Same thing with Tej. Uh, Even bringing back Han didn't make this any better. Didn't make this good at all. And it's such a damn shame because they do have some great actors. It's just their characters are just their characters have been developed to the point there's nothing really new you can do with them or have them act any differently. So it's just the same thing over and over again, and it's not that great at all, and it's such a shame too. I had hoped after Paul Walker's death that we would bring in some new characters that could help eventually take over the franchise, but nope, the focus has to be on these guys and these guys alone. And it's a shame too because I do like these actors. Vin Diesel, I still like him. He's such a great actor, but I think what made his character work was because he had Paul Walker there. The interaction between the two, the chemistry they had, it was great. It was genuine. You could tell they really cared about one another. But without Paul Walker being there, Vin Diesel's character is just so bland. He's so boring. There's really nothing different about him that makes him great. And yeah, John Cena, I like him too. He's a great wrestler. He's also a good actor. But his character is just, I don't know. It's like, I didn't really care much about him at all. It was really bad because I really was hoping his character would be a little different, but no, I've seen this kind of character so many times. It's like it's nothing really different from the other villains we've seen before. Even the interaction between Cena and Diesel wasn't that great either. So yeah, even with all these great actors, their characters are just not that great. It's a shame too, because I really was hoping for something a little different, but nope. It's still the same thing, and I really hate it. Alright, so stories suck, characters suck. What about the special effects, the action scenes, the music, everything else? Was it all good at least? Actually, yeah, it was. I actually did like the action scenes here. I did like some of the crazy stunts they did. Yeah, it's stupid. And it's ridiculous. It's impossible that anyone would survive any of this and be able to pull any of that off. But once you turn off your mind to that to try to think this logically, it actually is kind of fun. It's stupid, but it's, stupidly fun. So I can let that go. The special effects, it's so stupid, it's ridiculous, but it's still not that bad. Like, I actually didn't mind it. I also liked the fight scenes too. I actually thought they were very entertaining. As far as the music is concerned, it's like, it's okay. So, yeah, special effects, the fight scenes, the music, all of it was good. I actually didn't mind any of it at all. It's stupid, it's ridiculous, but that's pretty much the Fast and Furious for you. They'll do crazy stunts, and they will still find a way to make it look cool, and people will still love it. Alright, so Fast and Furious 9, F9, is it a good film? No. I still do not like it. I hate the story. I hate the characters. But I do love the special effects. I do love the fight scenes. I do love the crazy stuff they do. So I'll give it a pass on that. But everything else about it, no, I did not like it at all. I know people, they're going to have to each their own. There are going to be people that will like this. There are going to be people that will still enjoy this. More power to you. But I could not enjoy this film at all. I am counting the days when the film will finally come out and end this franchise, but as I said before, if this film makes back a lot of money, they will find a way to make more. They really will. They will not stop at all. So yeah, the F9 is not that great of a film, but if you shut up your brain and not think of this logically, I think there are some of you that will enjoy it. But for me, it's a hard pass. So that's pretty much it, guys. You have a different opinion about this film, what you think of the other Fast and Furious films. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button. Check my Facebook page, my Twitter page. Check out T3 Media's channel. Subscribe to their channel. Get updated with videos. And I'll see you next time. Give you more love and more entertainment. Until then, be safe. Love y'all. And goodbye.